welcome back to my channel. India's infrastructure is currently growing at a faster pace in an unprecedented manner. Over the years, India's infra push has always been on the capital cities of all the states of Bharat. As a result, urbanization has enhanced rapidly in cities. The result has indeed become a catastrophe. Increasing rate of urbanization has wreaked havoc on the limited resources available in the cities. High-tech cities like Bangalore have further paved the way for development and houses some of the most incredible startups and various other MNCs. As the city has seen immense growth, the infrastructure also needs to be relooked from a dynamic perspective. Therefore, in this video, we will cover the upcoming mega projects in the capital city of Karnataka, which is Bangalore. But before we proceed, I would request you to please like, share and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to remain updated. Bangalore is loved for its pleasant weather and beautiful parks. Bangalore is renowned for its eateries, street food corners, quirky cafes, coffee roasters and pubs dotting every corner of the city, serving cuisines from all over the world. Brunches, buffets, burgers, rooftop cafes, late night eats, Bangalore has it all. Here, one can choose to take a long stroll through the beautiful Cubbon Park, shop in the many malls or street markets, or hop into one of the many acclaimed breweries for a cold and refreshing drink. There are a huge number of beautifully decorated parks in the city that are ideal for going on a morning stroll or a jog. One walk through the 300-acre Cubbon Park or the botanical gardens of Lal Bagh and you will know precisely why Bangalore is so famously called as India's garden city. But just like every big city, the unprecedented growth of IT in Bangalore has reshaped quite a few things, including rising temperatures, polluted lakes and heavily congested roads, especially in the newer areas. Aside from the central business and commercial districts, the neighborhoods of Bangalore are mostly quiet and serene, especially the older parts of the city like Jayanagar and JP Nagar. Having understood the various beautiful superlatives about this city, let us move ahead to understand the top 5 biggest mega projects coming up in different parts of the capital city, Bangalore. Interestingly, we'll move in the descending order depending on the nature of the mega project. Fifth up is the Bangalore-Mysore Expressways. The 117-kilometer long 10-lane Bangalore-Mysore Expressway will reduce the travel time between Bangalore and Mysore from 3 hours to just 90 minutes. The construction began in May 2019 but was briefly halted before resuming in December 2020 due to the pandemic. The construction of the highway is divided into two phases. The first phase is from Bangalore to Nidagatta, which is 56 km long, while the second is from Nidagatta to Mysore, which is 61 km long. The Bangalore-Mysore Expressway also includes bypass roads en route to the two cities in areas including Bidadi, Ramanagar, Channapatna, Maddur, Mandya and Srirangapatna. It also comprises a 6-lane access-controlled carriageway for traffic and a 2-lane service road on either side for local traffic. As part of the central government's Pragati Ka Highway project, the 10-lane Bangalore-Mysore Economic Corridor is being executed under Bharatmala Pariyojana Phase 1 at a cost of Rs 8,172 crore. Around 67.5% of the first package and nearly 50% of the second package has been completed as of April end. On further inspection, Mysore Kodagu MP Pratap Sinha noted that the project would be completed by September next year in tune with the government's deadline. Taking the fourth position is the suburban railways. Since 1983, the Karnataka government's wish to connect Bangalore with its suburbs by a rail-based rapid transit system. Finally, the long-awaited project appears to be taking shape, with the state administration stating that construction will begin in few months from now. The project, which is slated to be finished by 2026 at a cost of 15,767 crore, has been named India's most integrated rail project. The Bengaluru Suburban Rail Project was first suggested in 1983 and has remained a dream of several Karnataka administrations since then. The project was presented by an expert team from the then Southern Railway and was anticipated to stretch for 58 kilometers. A rapid rail-based transit system will connect Bengaluru to its satellite townships, suburbs and neighboring rural areas. With air-conditioned and metro-like trains expected to run over the network, the BSRP will also provide a faster, safer and more comfortable method of transportation to hundreds and thousands of rural and urban commuters. The Rail Infrastructure Development Company Karnataka, a joint venture of the Karnataka government and the Union Ministry of Railways, is in responsibility of conceptualizing and executing the rail project. It is expected to be finished in 2026 at a cost of Rs 15,767 crore as already said. While the BSRP is planned to serve 10 lakh commuters per day once it is operational, it will also serve as a sustainable mobility option, alleviating Bengaluru's traffic difficulties and lowering the city's carbon impact. In addition, K-Ride intends to convert the station into integrated commercial centers in order to boost Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India agenda. According to the idea, each of these facilities will be known as a smart station hub. All 57 K-Ride stations will be transformed into integrated commercial centers where people can work, park and shop and dine and trade. These hubs are expected to be multi-story and will support numerous enterprises monetizing land parcels in and around stations, utilizing airspace for commercial operations and enabling rail-to-rail, rail-to-metro and rail-to-air changeover. Shopping and retail activities, plug-and-play workstations, parking facilities and hotel and convention spaces are also scheduled to be housed in the hubs. Taking the third position is the Peripheral Ring Road in the Bangalore city. The Peripheral Ring Road of Bengaluru is a ring road that runs around most of the perimeter of the city, which is outside of Outer Ring Road of Bengaluru. This 65-kilometer long road is being developed by the Bangalore Development Authority. The reason for creating the PRR was to decongest the Outer Ring Road, which currently acts as a bypass to the city with more than 10,000 trucks using it. According to BDA's project report, with the immense growth of intra-city traffic, the ORR is under tremendous pressure already. The city has already extended beyond the ORR, which is a key factor in the increasing pressure on ORR. In order to relieve the traffic pressure on the ORR and the major road networks of the city, a peripheral ring road of 116 km was planned outside of the ORR. This stretch is planned to not only improve connectivity of areas beyond the ORR but also ease the congestion on the ORR. The BDA was focused on the first phase of the project from Hosur Road to Tumakuru Road with a distance of 67 km. The construction of the peripheral ring road has been in demand for a long time now and it will be sorted out soon, as Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai said few days back. According to reports, he said 2 meetings have been held in this regard. A few changes have been made in the project and it will be finalized soon. Hoping that the peripheral ring road will soon be materialized and the people of Bangalore will be relieved as soon as possible. Taking the second position is the elevated corridor. The Bangalore elevated corridor is designed as a central loop of elevated roads around the heart of the city, from which extended 3 sets of long arms, one running north to south and 2 going east to west. Each elevated road has 4 or 6 lanes. The Bangalore elevated corridor will be integrated with multi-modal transportation systems such as BMRCL, BMTC, monorail, etc., along with the electronic toll collection system. According to the feasibility report by KRDCL, the Bangalore elevated corridor runs through North-South corridor connecting Mekri Circle and Silk Board Junction Road. The ambitious 95-km Bangalore elevated corridor project of Karnataka government to reduce the traffic snarls in Bengaluru is under controversy after the citizen activist and Bengaluru residents are opposing the project worth 28,000 crore, which has not undergone public consultation by the government. The first position has been taken by the futuristic Hyperloop transportation project. Virgin Hyperloop and Bangalore International Airport Limited signed a first of its kind memorandum of understanding to conduct a feasibility study for a proposed Hyperloop corridor from Kempegowda International Airport to Bengaluru city. The pre-feasibility study, which focuses on technical and economic and route feasibility, is expected to be completed in 2 phases of 6 months each. With a speed of up to 1080 km per hour, the Hyperloop could transport thousands of passengers per hour from Bengaluru airport to the city centre in under 10 minutes. the connectivity could reduce the travel time between the airport and city center to 10 minutes. Virgin Hyperloop said that travelers could streamline their multimodal trip with seamless check-in and security for both their Hyperloop as well as air travel at centrally located Hyperloop portals. A Hyperloop connected airport would dramatically improve the delivery of cargo and create an ultra-efficient supply chain without a doubt. With this, we have come to the end of this video. But do remember that the infra story of Bangalore is just on its starting phase, as the city is going through a rapid expansion on high-tech sectors and various other domains as well. Please like, share and subscribe the channel to remain updated about various mega projects coming up in this beautiful country called Bharat. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and also click on the link given in the description if you want to watch the upcoming mega projects in Karnataka. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Jai Hind.